Hello and welcome, and we are live for the 9 a.m. club, which is my club that I made, where we start every workday week, Monday to Friday, with the 9 a.m. club, where we can ground our mental health, where we can calm ourselves, where we can come together and we can get through another day together. It really is one day at a time right now. Because we know that April is going to be lockdown. So we're going to go for a whole month like this. And the only way that we can do that is if we take care of our insides, our inner life, our mental health, our emotional life, as well as our physical health as well. So that's what we do every morning here at the 9 a.m. club. And we do this with something called emotional freedom technique. It's tapping, and it helps moves. Emotional freedom technique is about the relationship between how you hold your feelings and emotions in your body, and the thoughts and stuff that you have in your mind. So what happens is we experience different events, like we're experiencing a big event right now, and we have all of these negative and difficult feelings about it, and we just absorb them and we push them down, and we don't deal with them, and we don't release them, and they get trapped in our body. So we want to move these emotions through. We want to move and process these feelings through, and that's what EFT does. So join me in a calming tapping round before we get started, and then I'm going to go to our reading because it links with what the tapping that we're going to do today. So please tap with me on the side of your hand. Either side doesn't matter. We call it the karate chop point. So just here. And then move to the top of your head like raindrops. Notice your breathing. And then the beginning of your eyebrow on the eye socket. Either side doesn't matter. End of your eyebrow on the eye socket. Underneath your eye. Underneath your nose and top lip. Between your bottom lip and chin. Here on your chest. And underneath your arm where your bra strap is. If you're a man, just imagine where that would be. Take a deep breath. Okay, notice how you're feeling in your body, and let me know how you're feeling. Let me know what you're struggling with, and we'll see if we can do some tapping on that. So if you're watching this live, please put this in the comments. Please let me know where you're listening from. Please let me know what it is you're struggling with. So I have a reading today, and this is from The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer, one of my favorite books. And it really fits with the tapping that we're going to do today. It's from the chapter, The Spiritual Path of Non-Resistance. How you deal with your energy flow has a major effect on your life. If you assert your will against the energy of an event that has already happened, it is like trying to stop the ripples caused by a leaf dropped into a still lake. Anything you do causes more disturbance, not less. When you resist, the energy has no place to go. It gets stuck in your psyche and seriously affects you. It blocks your heart's energy flow and causes you to feel closed and less vibrant. This is literally what is happening when something is weighing on your mind, or when things that just get too heavy for you. This is the human predicament. Events have happened, and we continue to hold their energy inside of us by resisting them. That's what I was just talking about. Is stuff happens and we don't let go of it. We just let that stress and anxiety and fear and all of that kind of stuff just build up inside of our bodies. This is the human predicament. Events have happened and we continue to hold their energy inside of us by resisting them. Now, when we face today's events, we are neither prepared to receive them nor capable of digesting them. This is because we're still struggling with past energies. Over time, the energies can build up to the point that a person becomes so blocked that they either blow up or shut down completely. This is what it means to get stressed out or even totally burned out. There is no reason to get stressed out. There's no reason for blowing up or shutting down. If you do not let this energy build up inside of you, but instead allow each moment of each day to pass through you, then you can be as fresh every moment as you can. as you would be on a stress-free vacation. It is not life's events that are causing problems or stress. It is your resistance to life's events that is causing this experience. Since the problem is caused by using your will to resist the reality of life passing through you, the solution is quite obvious. Stop resisting. If you're going to resist something, at least have some rational basis for resisting. Otherwise, you are irrationally wasting precious energy. So what that's talking about is we want to, this is about process. This is what it's not saying we want to be Pollyanna and be like, la la la, everything's great, nothing is happening that's bad right now and everything's fine. It's not saying that. What it's saying is we want to process through events. Because when we resist, I've talked a lot on these in the 9 a.m. club about being in, we're in crisis right now. So when we're in crisis, we operate differently. Our brain, our brains are not able to absorb information as quickly. We operate on a different level when we're in crisis. And I think we're all going through these different stages of shock, disbelief, fear, anger, frustration, all of those kind of things. And those are natural, those are appropriate emotional responses to events. However, we do not want to get stuck there. That's the problem, is if we just stay stuck there. So what we do now, what we do today to deal with this situation will dramatically affect how you come out of it. So that's why we are deciding to take care of our mental health just for today, releasing these emotions, accepting this is just how it is today. Just how it is today. It's Tuesday. I am at home. My kids are downstairs. I have some work to do. We're going to have dinner tonight. My kids will go to bed and we'll watch Netflix again like we have for the last 3 weeks. That's just how it's going to be today. Hopefully I'll get a run or a walk in later. We want to move through, not pretending this isn't happening, but accepting and moving the energy so that we can come out of this stronger and better, because we will come out of it. So how is everyone doing? Oh, hi, Lou in Australia. Alison's asking, does the tapping work without words? I found it hard to vocalize what I'm really feeling. Just can't seem to find the words. Absolutely. Tapping it benefits your central nervous system hugely. So just tapping and breathing, and that's why we start with just tapping and breathing, is going to help you so much. Okay, so I want to start with another round of tapping. So everybody tap with me and repeat what I say. And I'll give you a couple of little tips on how to tap on your own as well. Even though I don't like what is happening, I have so much resistance. I'm so scared. I'm finding it hard to accept. That's just how I feel right now. And please make sure you wash your hands or use hand sanitizer. Sorry, I should mention that at the beginning. I always forget because I always wash mine before I start, and then I start and then I forget to tell you. Make sure you wash your hands before you tap your face. Even though I don't like what is happening, I have so much resistance. I'm so scared. I'm finding it hard to accept. That's just how I feel. Even though I don't like what is happening, I have so much resistance. I'm so scared. I'm finding it hard to accept. That's just how I feel. Resistance. Scared. Resistance. Scared. Resistance. Scared. Resistance. Scared. Take a deep breath. Everybody check in and see how they feel. I'm just checking. Okay. Okay. So let's see what else we can tap on. Let me just see who else has commented. Okay. Okay. Let's do another round. So tap with me and just repeat what I say. Even though what is happening right now is disturbing, my whole life is upended. and I feel angry, lonely, and scared. Right here and now, I'm safe and loved. The reason we say that we are safe and loved, and only say this if that feels true for you. If it doesn't feel true for you, then just say, that's just how I feel. Is when we are in anxiety and fear, our amygdala gets triggered. And that's our ancient part of our brain that's responding to an imminent threat of life, like a tiger eating us or a knife-wielding axeman. So I know that this feels like our brains don't understand the difference between danger and being scared. So it's different. So we want to process those scared feelings so we can feel more balance. Even though what is happening is disturbing, my whole life is upended, and I feel angry, lonely, and scared. Right here and now, I'm safe and loved. If you feel that you're safe and loved right now, say loved. If you just feel like you're safe, and I mean that you don't have an immediate threat to life. That's what I mean. Even though what is happening is disturbing, my whole life is upended, I feel angry, lonely, and scared. Right here and now, I'm safe and loved. Disturbing, upended, lonely, angry, scared, upended, angry, lonely. Take a deep breath. Pay attention to your body. So, a couple of people said they're having urges to drink because of how they feel. So we're going to make the decision just for today that we are not going to drink alcohol. That is not going to make anything better. It's going to make everything worse. So let's do a little bit of tapping on that. Even though I have these circular thoughts and flashbacks of past situations, and I feel like I want to run and hide and drink, right here today, I'm making the decision not to. Even though I've got circular thoughts and flashbacks of past situations, and I have the urge to run and hide and drink, right here and now, I'm making the decision not to. Even though I have circular thoughts and flashbacks of past situations, I want to run and hide and drink, right here and now today, I'm making the decision not to. Not drinking, 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 not drinking. Take a deep breath. The thing about EFT and the thing about where we are is we can't get to a better place until we've accepted that this is right where we are, that this is the situation today. I don't love this situation, however, it is what it is, and I get to choose my response to it. It's really important that you all know that you have the power to choose your response. You can choose to run, hide, and numb with alcohol or other things, or you can choose to have a better response. Going for a walk, moving, and I know our choices are limited, but we still have choices. For me, really, the default has been movement. Just going for a walk, 30 minutes with some music on, just some fun pop music, really digging the 80s right now. It gets me out of my head, my body gets moving, I get the serotonin kick, the chemical kick in my brain, which helps everything feel a bit better. So we have to make choices every day in how we're going to respond to this situation. So thank you for joining me today. I'll be here every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time, which is 2 p.m. in the UK. If you guys are in a position to and ready to do the deeper work of sobriety, today is the last chance to sign up for the program that I'm doing with Laura McCowan. It's called The Work of Sobriety. It's an 8-week program that starts tomorrow. Tomorrow we're starting with a bonus session where we do some grounding and calming and kind of dealing with our stress and anxiety before we go into the work of sobriety. This is the key work that Laura and I have both done. Laura's been sober for 6 years. I've been I will be sober in May for 20 years. This is the work that has got me where I am today. So last chance to join if you want to. You can sign up. The link is in the description. It's in my bio on Instagram. It's a really great program. There are payment options. I know it's not for everybody right now, but if you are really, really struggling or your support has fallen away, I think that this is something that will really help you. If you've got any questions about that, reach out. I'll be back tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.